Speaking of fine choices, should we go right into Watch This, Jerks?
Sure. We both watched one thing well, not together, but together.
Right. Glass Onion.
Glass Onion.
Not
Did you watch
spoil
that?
anything about Glass
We will
Onion,
not.
please,
Okay.
I will not.
because I do want to watch it. I just having the kids off for winter break makes it so I can't watch anything that's not kid oriented because they're up at all hours.
We did watch this as a family. We
Us
made
too.
it. Yeah. My son didn't understand, really didn't get it. He left halfway through, but the remaining three of us really liked it. So
I am just not that into like the last one too. I mean, it was fine, but I didn't see what made it like that next level like murder mystery.
Of pretentiousness.
Right. It's not
Couldn't
pretentious
quite get-
enough.
Yeah, it's not.
You know,
Maybe if
I don't
everybody
know
was
if
British.
I think the appeal to it is maybe that it's not next level. Like it's in many ways a throwback to a style of movie that you just don't see anymore. This sort of self-contained, a movie that's just itself.
It is what it is. It's nothing like, yeah. I mean, that's fine.
Like Star Wars Episode 8.
I mean, the Elon Musk character was great. Certainly enjoyed that. Any digs at Elon, I'm all for that.
Which is crazy because it was made technically a year before really all the
Right.
crazy.
But we knew he was an asshole a year ago.
I know, but
just
still.
just maybe not at this level.
Yeah. But no, I enjoyed it. I liked it.
I liked it. I didn't love it.
I don't want to say anything too much because.
Thank you.
Right. We don't want to spoil it.
I don't want to spoil anything. But yeah, I think you'll like it, Chip.
We also watched, Mrs. Cheapy and I watched This Place Rules, which is the new documentary from Andrew Callaghan, the All Gas No Breaks Channel 5 news guy. It's about the January 6th Capitol insurrection. Do you know who this guy is? He's like a YouTube phenomenon. Do you know this guy, Andrew? He does like gonzo news, basically interviewing people on the street.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Muppets.
No, and he like moved into a van. He moved into like a Winnebago and just like drove across the country and just like basically made news and, millions and millions of views on his YouTube channel, Channel 5 News. Anyway, so this is all about the January 6th, and I was like super excited for it. But there's like a horrible plot twist. I mean, there's no plot, and I'm going to ruin it because it like maybe you won't watch the show. You won't watch it if you know this. I mean, it's not there's no plot, obviously. It's a documentary about fucking January 6th. He gets COVID and he can't go to fucking the Capitol on January 6th. So the whole like reason why people are watching this is, I think, to see him at the Capitol doing his thing, talking to the people who are about to go crazy or whatever state of craziness they're in. And the guy's in bed in his fucking Winnebago, sleeping off COVID. It's like, I could have just watched all these clips on YouTube. I didn't need to watch a whole movie about it. As upset as I was, I'm sure HBO was really upset that they paid him to make this, and then he gets fucking COVID. He was wearing he wasn't wearing a mask at all these things. He was wearing like, what do you call that? Like a face covering, like like those shit, that doesn't do shit.
The gator? Is he wearing like a gator?
Those, I mean, I remember seeing those don't do anything, basically. So guess what? They didn't do anything. And he went to a lot of Trump rallies. So anyway, This Place Rules. I would just say, watch the clips on YouTube. You don't have to invest the hour and a half. And what else you got here?
My son and I watched Strange World on Disney Plus. That's their big animated feature for 2022. I didn't like it. There you go.
Cool. I'm sure I will watch that as well, but it's not. I've been steering us in other directions. We watched the.
You're not going to like it either.
Perfect. I'm sure my kids will love it.
They will. They will love it. You will be like, why am I watching this?
We watched the Encanto concert
live at the Hollywood Bowl. I watched it too. I enjoyed. That's so good.
It's very good. It's cool because it has all the voice actors from the movie. They're singing all the songs, but it's like a live musical, cheapy, like at the Hollywood Bowl. So it's a big production. Lots of, I don't know, eye stuff to look at. Your eyes will like watching this.
Eye candy is that the phrase you're looking for?
I don't think it was eye candy because it's not like I'm like
eye catching.
Eye catching, maybe eye stuff. It's got a lot of eye stuff.
I love that.
But it's cool too because you get to see the voice actors, and it's very clear that a lot of their facial expressions and everything influenced the characters in the movie, like the animated versions.
Oh, cool.
So
I only watched that movie once, though. Like, I'm not too familiar with
fine.
it.
It's fine. It's 45 minutes. It's
brisk.
So it's
yeah, they just play the hits. They literally like, here are the songs you all like from this movie. We're gonna play them one after another. There's gonna be no filler. You're gonna see us sing it live, and we're gonna do a great job. And yeah, and you did you ever watch Doom Patrol?
We watched like a season and a half of Doom Patrol.
Where is this going? Okay.
Oh,
he's
one of the sisters is on Doom Patrol.
Oh, okay.
So it's really interesting to see Diane Guerrero, who plays a foul-mouthed, multiple personality disorder superhero in quotes, play the pretty sister with the flowers.
Acting.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
You appreciate it more when you know, like, wow, she's got some really good range here, and she's a good singer.
Nice.
So,
I watched 2 movies on the plane.
What'd you watch?
I watched Bullet Train.
I saw that. What'd you think?
Fucking horrible.
It's a dumb
It wasn't
movie.
horrible. It was a good movie to watch on the plane, but it's not it has no other uses.
No, there is no.
Like, yeah, and I would recommend like most anything. It's just like
I watched the Bullet Train's Cinema Sins. You ever watch Cinema Sins on YouTube?
No, but I can guess. I mean, the sin is that it was trying to be a Quentin Tarantino movie, and they didn't get Quentin Tarantino to have anything to do with it. I think that was the sin.
That's like a lot of movies. It wants to be a lot of things.
Right.
Isn't.
Right. And it was just, yeah. And of course, like, I've been on those bullet trains a billion times, so that's going to make it extra annoying. And the fact that they just
got everything wrong.
I mean, it's like I don't know. Whatever.
One of the big complaints was that the trains, in the movie, one of the conceits is that the train only has 1 minute at each stop. So if they don't get what the shit they need done in a minute, then they're screwed.
Right.
But bullet trains stop for more than a minute at each stop. Yeah. That's just stupid. That doesn't even make sense.
It's a lot of stupid in there. But
people have to get on and off the train. That's going to take more than a minute.
Right. This is the type of movie that you'd watch on a plane because, like, if I was unable to watch the last 15 minutes of the movie because whatever the system went down or the plane landed, it would be fine. I thought you were about to say
because the plane went down
because the movie was so bad. No, it was good for the plane. And the second movie I watched was The Novice, which is a rowing movie. Did you hear about The Novice? When I was reading the descriptions, like rowing it's about an obsessed college freshman who joins the rowing team, and she becomes obsessed with rowing. She's obsessed with like everything. I didn't really like the movie that much. It needed more rowing. Didn't have enough rowing in it. I felt like she was very fit, the woman, but I don't know that she was that great at rowing. So like a lot when
critiquing her form,
now I have to look
they
up.
barely showed it, is what I'm saying.
I want to know who played the woman now.
In The Rower?
Yeah, who is the rower?
Oh, look it up. There's someone you might know. The Novice movie here. It was Isabel Furman.
Yeah, I don't know if I know who that is.
Right. I didn't know. But I didn't. Yeah. Anyway, it was just okay. That one. Fine for another good one for the plane at like an hour and a half. What about TV? What have you been watching?
Sure. I watched. She's the girl from The Orphan. She's the orphan. Oh, creepy. Anyway,
she was strong. I mean, like she looked like she worked out a lot for the movie, but like they didn't show her rowing that much on the rowing machine. I think it's because people would judge her form poorly
and be
perhaps.
Like, why is the orphan not orphaning? Anyway,
right.
I watched when I was sick. I binge watched all 10 episodes of The Offer on Paramount Plus. Chiefy, I think you would love it.
What is it? Give me the elevator pitch.
Sure, it's the making of The Godfather.
Okay, that sounds good.
As a series, but it's it's
actors. It's a drama. It's a drama.
It's a dramatization of the making of The Godfather.
Got it. Okay.
All based
what is that on? What streaming service? I'm afraid
it's on
to ask.
Paramount Plus, so you're never gonna get a chance to see it, unfortunately.
I kind of want to watch that Sylvester Stallone series on there.
So maybe you get do a month offer for free and check out the offer. It's the dude from Maverick, whose name I'm forgetting at this time.
Mel Gibson.
Mel Gibson.
No, Maverick, the Top Gun 2.
Tom
He was
Cruise.
also not Tom Cruise, the other guy. It's from Whiplash.
Val
Cruise.
Kilmer.
I hate all of you. And Val Kilmer wasn't in Whiplash. You could have said J.K. Simmons and really laid it in, but you messed it up.
I was already committed to another Top Gun Maverick.
That's
actually,
all right.
while you shot that other one out there.
Anyway, so and he plays Albert Ruddy, who is the actual producer of The Godfather. That's who he plays. And it's based on basically Albert Ruddy dictating to the writer of the series what happened to him during how he got The Godfather made. Everything from conception to the premiere to the Oscars. It spans that whole thing. Albert Ruddy is still alive. He's 93. He went on to do other stuff, and he did stuff before The Godfather, but he only did one thing before he produced The Godfather. I don't want to spoil that. If you don't know, you may watch it. It's kind of funny and it's worth checking out.
Cool.
It's a really it's an excellent TV show. Everyone in it is great. It's got a really good.
Who plays the Godfather?
The Godfather. They have someone playing doing a Marlon Brando, but it's a small part.
Oh,
it's really more about Robert Evans. Matthew Good plays Robert Evans, and he's so good. It's Robert Evans. It's Albert Ruddy.
It sounds like really nerdy, like old filmmaking day shit that maybe only you would like and not me.
No, they do a really good job of making it interesting.
How much karate is in this?
There's not a lot of karate. There's a lot of drugs and sex and drinking and the mob.
Well, you had him at drugs and sex, but then you mentioned the drinking, and now it's back out.
Drugs, sex, booze, fighting, parties, the mobsters, Frank Sinatra being an asshole. There's all sorts of cool stuff.
All right.
A lot of Frank Sinatra being an asshole. Yeah.
All right. What else? What is Kaleidoscope?
Kaleidoscope. So you haven't heard of this one either?
No, I know it's on Netflix because it always pops up on the screen, and it's the guy from Breaking Bad. Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Esposito. And so Kaleidoscope is on Netflix, and I think it's 8 episodes, but the only episode that's in any order is the last episode. So when you go into your Netflix and you go and you click on to play, it's going to play one of the episodes at random.
What is this nonsense?
And every person, well, not everybody, obviously some people will get duplicates, but like your order of episodes on your Netflix is going to be different than the order of episodes on my Netflix. So ours started, we watched Yellow and Green. Each episode is, because the Kaleidoscope is a color title.
What's this about? What is this about? I got the gimmick.
Yeah, it's a heist. There's a heist. They're going to rip off some rich guy's stuff.
This is good.
So it's all about the planning of the heist, but it's over a 25-year period. So it jumps around in time. Like we watched, I think 3 weeks before.
For 25 years?
It's got a
jobs.
52% on Rotten Tomatoes. Just checking. Right but 61% audience score. That's sketchy right there.
I mean, we liked the first 2 episodes we saw, but I could definitely see it. I'm giving it still a shot, but we watched 2 episodes and we liked it.
Nice.
But I just thought it was a weird gimmick.
It is a weird gimmick.
Worth checking out if it works. Not as good as The Offer, which is one of the best things I've seen in a long time.
Nice. Don't forget it. Come end of the year.
I know I missed it.
It came out last year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess. We finished up Welcome to Chippendales. That's the Kumail Nanjiani male strip club show. It was excellent. It finished up really strong. It's over. It's just 1 season. That's it.
You mean you don't think he'll be in season 2?
I'm pretty sure. Well,
I'm a jerk.
You are a jerk. What's wrong with you? Anyway, it's a good show, and you should watch it, even though Wombat's trying to make my life hard.
I am.
It's on Hulu. You should watch it. Kumail is so good in it. The character that he plays it gives him a lot to do, and he does a great job. We also started watching The Serpent Queen, which is that's like on Stars or some shit. I don't even know why I have that. But
I don't know what that
that's like a
is.
period piece. Catherine de Medici and, 17th century, like, people killing each other and trying to become king, that type of stuff. It's like Game of Thrones without the dragons and magic and stuff.
Gotcha.
Just like the sex and
Drugs and rock and roll.
killing. But we watched a few episodes of that, and that's pretty good. That's the Serpent Queen.